Hi friends, I'm Joseph from Inkston, and today I've prepared for you a live coding session with some PLCs and C#. It's going to be a live session, so a lot of things will go wrong because everything that can go wrong will go wrong, and I want to show you that. Oftentimes these tutorials, they're like everything is rolling off the keyboard, no errors, everything just works, but that's not the case in real life. So what are we going to do? We are going to write something like this. So I will try to pronounce the name. It's Katnyo, maybe. So he's an engineer at Beckhoff, and he did this really cool application where he triggered some variables in the PLC using Telegram. Telegram is something like WhatsApp or Signal. And I was like, okay, I also bragged over here that I did something similar. I was sending text messages or tweets to Twitter, I don't really remember. And I got inspired by this great application, and I wanted to do something similar. And I wanted to do Telegram as well or something different, but I was like, hey, like I'm using Microsoft Teams all the time at work, so why don't we connect Teams and the PLC? So the first thing I did, I just put like C# MS Teams bot, and these two guys were really, they seemed like they know what they're talking about. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use their examples, and maybe I can put together a Teams bot, like a chat app inside Teams, and maybe make it cooperate with Beckhoff PLC. So, oops, already the first thing wrong, I misclicked. So I was like, okay, this looks pretty easy. It was, I didn't try to do too much with this video because they're like, okay, they have these samples, so I have like sample repositories. It's like, cool, I can start with that. I'm not really like have time for 12 minutes video. I prefer to stumble and and waste an hour trying to figure out how they actually do that. So that's like a bad habit. So let's get started. I was like, okay, so this is the bot builder repository, and the example they're using in this video, which they didn't mention by the way, it's the 57th sample. So let's do the cloning. So the start. First of all, I would like to get the Teams application like working, so I can chat from Teams, maybe from the application, and then I connect the PLC. So this is like a terminal. Some people prefer using like a GUI for interacting with Git, like SourceTree or Visual Studio or Git Kraken. I'm actually too lazy to learn these tools, so that's why I prefer terminal and command lines, because you know they're the same commands and it works on every PC, so I don't have to learn the tool that the engineer is using or the guys are using. So what's it called? Bot builder samples, and I know it's like it's in the samples, and I think it was 57. No? Okay. So I want to go to C#.NET Core, and now we have all the list, so let's go to 57 and let's open, or no, I will not do that, because reading documentation can save you some time, so you don't have to run in circles. So okay, I already cloned the repository. Launch Visual Studio, open solution. Okay. So I will just double click it. Okay, this is not what I wanted. I wanted it to be open in Visual Studio. Okay, I am recording. I was afraid that I was not recording my screen for a second. and hopefully I am. Okay, this is not the way I would like it to be, like so many projects. Now I don't even know what's the name, like Teams conversation bot, so it's like this one. Is it one bot controller? Oh my god. Is it the project? Guys, tell me. Teams conversation bot. Teams conversation bot. Yeah? Probably. Startup program. Where's the code? Ah, it's the bot repository. Okay, here we have the code. Let's zoom in. Okay, I don't know what to do next. So let's go here. Run. Go. Okay, I can't pronounce that. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. But whenever I don't know like what it is, I'll guess it's some kind of a reverse, like some proxy or something like it. Okay, so I'll just Google what this is, so I don't install anything unknown to my computer. Okay, this looks reliable or trustworthy. Okay, it's on npm side point, and hey, it's Microsoft recommending me, so it's Microsoft account, so I guess I'll be safe if I install it. I like to install stuff from a tool called Chocolati. If you've never heard of Chocolati, or if you install it, you accept it. Okay, maybe it's already installed. I'm too lazy. Oh, already installed. Cool, I didn't know I have that. So now that I have this application which will create a tunnel from my local host to some secure host, I could use that. Hopefully it will work. And let's rewrite. Does it work? So Chocolati was an application like a package manager which will install the software you need without the need to looking for downloaders and executables and installers. Like, I am sure that what is on Chocolati is reliable and trustworthy most of the time, like it never failed me. Okay, stop talking. Create a bot framework registration resource in Azure. So I prepared Azure, and because I expected to use Azure, so I need to create an Azure bot. Okay, this is too long to read. I will just do it. Create a resource. I want a bot. It was for Azure bot. Okay, 3 stars from 5. Azure rated it 5. Okay. Inkston PLC Teams bot. Create new resource group. Like resource group is like the group which will manage everything that gets built on Azure. Inkston PLC test. So it's like a project. Okay, easy way. No, I'm in Europe. West or north? Oh, neither. Standard plan. Okay, so pricing tier. I would like to not pay for this, preferably, because Christmas is coming anytime soon. Oh, free tier. Cool. Free tier. Create new. I don't need tags. Just create. Okay. Validation passed. Free. Important. So it won't get built because Azure or like clouds in general, they get really expensive, and sometimes the unexpected invoices you get, well, be careful with that. Always set a limit so you don't pay too much. Okay, this is in progress, so let's check out what we have to do. So create, now use some HTTPS, I guess it's this thing. Okay. Enable Teams chat channel. Okay, I guess I need to press these buttons. This looks important. If you don't have, I have an Azure account. Update settings in JSON. Okay. Here are some app settings. Okay, so I need an ID and I need a password. Edit. Okay, I will read this later. Maybe it's done. No, no, yes. Okay, deployment details. Secrets. Okay, I just will download it. Maybe something interesting in it. Okay, this is the Azure bot for Teams, and I would like to have the app ID so I can fill the field where it could be. No, this looks like an app ID. Messaging endpoint. Yeah, that's this. So I'll copy, and I need to append like API messages to that. Endpoint must be valid. It looks valid to me. Oh, white space. Lane, that you have to fix the white space. Happens way too often in even better apps than Azure. Okay, apply. And where can I get the password? Let's check the deployment. Okay, here's some password. Oh, here's some password. But I don't know. AF3. This will be the password for the application, I guess. No, 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 no. Here. Okay, if you are worried about security, don't. I will delete the resource group after the video, so you can't just somehow hack me or something like that. I guess this Deploymentjson, it contains information about the deployment, obviously, but it has everything that I could need, so let's just save it. And what's next? What's next? I have this. Oh, this was like create a channel that sounds channels. Teams. This looks familiar. Yes, save everything. I agree to everything. Please be more responsible than I am. Something saved. Cancel. Get embedded codes and copy the HTTPS part. Roger that. Ooh. Okay. This is our bot in Teams. Is it working? I guess it's not, because I did not run the application like the one, but I was curious if it appears in my phone, because that's what Kat on LinkedIn had, and I want to have this. Ah, yeah, I have it. I don't know if it's visible on the camera, but the bot is on my Teams application as well, as expected. Cool. And now I guess that if I start the application, I could hit a breakpoint, or it will respond me in some manner. Okay, well, your bot is ready. Cool. So now if I Hello. Anything? Ah, cool. I got a reply. Hopefully I will hit a breakpoint somewhere on message activity. Again, cool. So I've been talking for a while, and sorry for this cut, but I was watching this Camtasia and I said like, hopefully I will hit the breakpoint somewhere, and over there I hit an F10, and F10 is shortcut for stop or pause in Camtasia. So yeah, damn me. So the last thing I did, I wrote like, is it working over there? And it was working, and then I started to do some stuff more, but now I have to delete it all and show it to you again. All that I've done, hopefully I will never press F10, so I disabled it on my keyboard. I will hide this as well, and basically I have to delete what I wrote over there. So I will just go to Control Z as many times as I can, because hey, like if I won't make a mistake in the code, something else will happen. So this is still dragging, and I will do it again. I deserve this probably for not realizing what F10 does. Okay, so this was a mistake. I remember typing this. Okay, I'll just delete it. So I guess now it looks like really similar to what it was before. I coded some stuff in the PLC, so gone. This is, I can keep that. I don't remember what I wrote this week, so basically I created tasks in the PLC, and I was thinking over here like we've got these buttons, and I was like it would be really cool if I got these tasks like mapped to the buttons, so there would be like start the machine button and stop the machine button, and if someone else added a new task it will appear here. So I thought that would be cool. So can I like delete the conversation over here, or you see I got it working, success, but I forgot to record it, so let's do it again. I delete this, this is deleted, this is done, and now when I run this application I should get to the point where I was at the breakpoint like 20 minutes ago. Hopefully you will not say this is cheating, that I already know what to do, but okay, am I recording? Yes, cool, just to be sure. So now when I write something over here, I should get the same response as we did previously. Yes, okay, so this is like the message, so this is the same, and we can continue. Cool, so I wanted to have like the tasks over here, and what I've done, first of all, just stop it, and let's comment. Okay, I already commented this task, so let's start with the start machine task. I will run the builder so I can get the code, and let's first try to get this task to Teams and then add few more to see if they appear there automatically. So what I've done, I found out that this is the method which will get called if some message, if someone writes a message to the Teams bot. So this is the card activity async, which there is some hero card, which I assume is like the big thing, and there is like card actions and inside it. So basically what I need is like to create an action from every card. So, and to do so I had to add a dependency from the PLC connector to the task. I will just go back and I will delete it again, because that's what I've done. So I added like a reference to the project, and then I went over here and I tried to use the Teams app Twin. So this is the class, and I will, okay, I know that I can tasks, and I will do type of the Teams application. This is the C# Twin. I will say get properties, and it's really useful to put these things on new lines. And I will say, okay, give me the properties where the type of the property is, maybe I can even use is, yes, maybe it will work, is like the type of TCO task. And this didn't work at first, so I just replace it with objects just for now, and replace object with TCO task. His type of object doesn't work because, okay, something else just so it's silent. No? Does this work? Okay, so you cannot use is. Where it's cancellation type, and then I wanted to do something like this, like cast it to the TCO task, but this doesn't work because this is not actually the type of the actual variable. It's just the property of the type. So what I had to do here is like I had to select and just select the property name. So what I will get is basically I will encode. I will open this class and I will go, okay, this is type of the task, and the name is start the machine. And maybe if I use this like this, no, TCO core is missing. That's why I have to use the same reference, the project over here. I like it like that. Now I should not get an error. Okay, maybe this using TCO core, cool. And now that I have the tasks and I have the name, I could select it again, and I want to create a new card action, which will basically be a copy of this. And as a title, it will use the name, and text will be the name as well. And now I can delete this. Buttons, 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 and buttons will be tasks. And it's angry because it's enumerable and it has to be a list. So let's make it a list. Cool. This update, you see there's an update card button. I don't want it to have there, so update here, welcome. So let's make welcome to my Teams PLC demo, just to make it more fun. Okay, now I got lost. So now what should happen, I should get, when I run the app, I should get when I write somewhere something, I should get these cards with the buttons from the tasks. So let's see if I'm lucky. Is it working? Yes. It is. Looks like it's working. And come on, come on. Oh, start the machine. Cool. Welcome to my task. Start the machine. Success. And now I'd like to add the new task. So stop the machine. stop the machine, just uncommented the stop the machine, and when I run the compiler and run the app again, I should see a new button in Teams. So, new button, please. Yes, so start the machine, stop the machine, amazing. Now I want to invoke these tasks from the, so when I press the button, start the machine, I want to invoke the task in the PLC. And to invoke the task in the PLC, I need first to make the tasks do something. So I just copy the names of the variables because I forget it, or I can just write it here and just copy it later. So if I start the machine and I need to execute the task, then if the machine is running, then I want to have a message from the PLC saying like, dummy, the machine is already running, what are you doing? So the machine is already running, and I will say, I can just start it again, true, and the task start the machine will be done when the machine is running, because there could be some more logic behind this boolean than it really is. I'll just copy, oops, copy here, and if the stop machine, then the stop machine is done when the machine is not running, the machine is already off. Machine is running is false. Okay, this should be the PLC program, but since we are working in app and context, it has to be in the main method, not over here. This is just for me to remember the names of the variables. Am I still recording? Yes, cool, for a long time. Hopefully I will be done anytime soon. So now I've got the tasks. I run the builder. I don't have to run it again, but just for the sake of it, I will do it. I need to, oh. Sometimes you can't run the builder when the app is running because you don't have access to the whole Visual Studio. Okay, it's done. Okay, so now I have the tasks. I had it here. There's some update. There is no update anymore, so just respond with welcome cards again. And now I wanted to like extract this to a method or a variable. So private I enumerable of string. I want to have like task names, and it will be the name of the tasks. This comment is, I can replace this as well. I wanted to replace it because I wanna like execute a task, like if the task name contains the text, basically, yeah, over here, like if I create a new card, this is the text that will get back to me after I click it. So this to lower I don't want to use, and I don't want to use, I wanted to use this one, get single member async. This is the simplest method, and I want to do like just echo. So private, I just copied, or yeah, just copy the method, and I'll say echo message. Cancellation token, I don't, okay, let's see what I need. I don't need this, I can delete all of this. This one is not used. I just want to pass it a message. Cool, you are a message. Yes, you are the message. So message text. I don't know what the factory does. It will create an activity with some, just no need for me to know. Okay, echo message is the method I will use. So if the task name contains the text, I deleted it to lower because I don't need that. It's easier to remove the to lower than to create a new list of tasks with lowercase names. Okay, so if the task contains the stuff, else if it's over here, oh my goodness, and I will see an echo message with the turn context, which is some stuff, and text with, hey, this is the name of the task, and you need to await it. Cool, so now, and just to make it more fun, just create more tasks, you know. Stop the machine 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have more buttons. Okay, run the app, check if we are recording, hopefully. This is the Teams, and hello. Is anyone home? Yes, so you can see we got more of these, and it looks like this, so I can, oh, nice, didn't expect that. So start the machine 3, I should get, hey, this is stop the machine 3. Cool. Now we can execute the task in the PLC, which could be a challenge. Okay, delete this because I made my point. And okay, I actually coded this task, so echo message is now deprecated. I want to make like invoke task in PLC, right? And now I need to get access to the PLC, and until now I did not connect the PLC. So till now I had to use startup as some adapter. We have Teams conversation, and I need to get like the connector over here somehow. So what I have to do is like public class PLC connection, or we call it entry oftentimes. And hopefully I can remember the way we write it. I know it's always a Teams PLC Twin controller, just like PLC Twin, and it's always like new Teams PLC Twin controller, and it takes an adapter. I know we need like TC3. Okay, I don't remember. I never did. That's why we have GitHub. And there should be an entry like a hammer. Is there a hammer? Hammer. Hopefully. Connector. Yes, entry. Okay, I'll just copy this. Public static. Oh my god. Twin controller, this 3 connector create. I know it's like null if it's connected to the local host. Teams PLC Twin controller, new PLC, something's use new. I just stopped the debugging. No, I need to add reference to Vortex connector, which I don't have. But I don't remember the name of the reference. It's in TC open group. Okay, I just use NuGet. I know it's like, I know that we did it, and it will be like adapter, no, like DC3 adapter, no. Okay, I don't remember the exact dependency. It has to be somewhere. Why is it not here? Entry project reference include DC open group.cs approach. So let's look for that issues. DC3 adapter. No. I know it's called DC3. It's Vortex adapters connectors. No? Oh my god, what's the name of the... It should be this thing. I know what I will do. I will just TCO core connector, which will have to use TC open. I gotta find out, like, this is like data, which needs data connector, no. Logging, no. TC open.app. It needs abstraction, logging as an instant. I know, I probably need like instant. Yes, this is the adapter. So cool. Hopefully this will work. And on the entry, I will need to say like build connector 9, connector build and start. I guess it works like that, and it will start the connection to the PLC, and we have this public property which got initialized. Okay, cool. And now we need to add it to the Teams conversation bot, which I hope will get resolved somewhere. Add transient, yeah, bot, Teams activity handler, Teams conversation. Like, this is an ASP.NET Core stuff. And if we go where? Controllers, bot controller, adapter, bot, is like framework. How do we, the bot? It's iBot. Is this like iBot? Activity handler. Yeah, it's like the bot. And so I'll just add, no, I will call it the PLC Twin. I need to extract, I don't need to, but I should, but I won't. use startup, and over here I need to add a singleton for my connector. Okay, maybe I should move it to another. Maybe a namespace as well. Oh, it's not connector, it's PLC Twin, of course. Hopefully I'll get injected an instance thanks to DI containers inside this conversation bot. Well, I kinda doubt I will, but maybe I won't get an error. Let's see what will happen. I need to do it like this, and PLC Twin equals PLC Twin. Okay, we'll just see if we get it here. Again, I wanted to press the debug. I'm expecting an error, like for real. Your bot is ready. Okay, so maybe I'll get an error now. No? Ah, yes. Of course. Oh, this is a good error actually. Very good error. It's telling me that the app that is in the PLC is different than the one I generated with, so I need to download the current version of the PLC program, which has been compiled by Inkston to the PLC. And now if I rerun it, I make it lucky and I won't have an error, hopefully. So please work. I wanna have lunch. Please work. Okay, an error again. Make sure the PLC variable. Stop the machine one identity. Okay, so I downloaded and I didn't rebuild it, right? Hopefully this is it, because I'm running out of options. What's wrong? Okay, it's ready, but I'm also cold. Someone's writing to me on please work. No? Yes, please? You? Yes, start the machine. Stop the machine. And now we are moving to the grand finale, and I wanna invoke the task from the PLC. So, where should I do that? Invoke tasks in PLC. This is the text. Now I have to access the PLC Twin. Over here is constructor, and I'll say, okay, PLC Twin dot PLC Twin goes the main teams, the app. And here are the tasks. Like start the machine. Yes, this is the task. So now what I'm gonna do is like the application app. And now what I want to do is I want to go through this application and find the task by its name, get a hold of the actual instance and invoke a method on it. So to do that, I need to use reflection again. So I need to go app get type, get properties. No, I need to just get a property. Just the property of the message text, which will be the name of the task. I need to get the value because from the actual instance, so this is the actual instance, this was the type, the name of the property, and this is where I get hold of the actual reference or the instance. Okay, and where the task should be it, I also want to make it like TCO task, and let's invoke execute or defines the method. Okay, so this is the command interface, am I right? Yes, this is implements I command, which has a method called execute. I can pass a null, so a variable, as a parameter. And now when it's done, I will execute the task, and I would like to have a response from the task, which will say, okay, it will execute the task, and I would like to get the message from the PLC and or just the boolean. Execute it, and when the task is done, I'm not actually sure if I know whether the task is done or not. So I will, what can I do to make sure that it will get done? Okay, there's done, but dynamic, ignore reflection. I'll just try my luck. I don't need this. I need to get like app dot is machine running status of the machine. Okay, I will, and it has to be like read synchronously from the PLC, and I also want the message from the PLC. Or do I want it? Oh yeah, why not? And that's it, I guess. So I will set some breakpoints to see if... Okay, careful with the function buttons. How do you set a breakpoint if you don't have... I don't know how to do that actually. How do you set a breakpoint if you can't press F? I don't know. I'll just hope I will see the changes of the variables when I press something in Teams application. Okay, please show me what can I do. I guess the first run is a bit slower because it's loading the PLC like lazily. It's not loading the PLC when you first run the app, it's actually when you request it. So when I press start the machine, I got a null reference error. Nice. Why? Because the message text is hey, this is, of course. Of course. So this is wrong. And this is not needed. Again. Unable to reach the app. Okay, start the machine. Oh. Ooh, the machine has started. Hey, this is start the machine, status of it's false, status of the machine is something wrong. Okay, stop. Yeah, and it stopped. Cool, just get rid of this something weird. But it's working. It's working. So I guess that the error is inside this method, and this is supposed to be like synchronously read, and status machine execute. And I've seen that it was not correct actually. If I start, this is the machine, status of the machine is false, and this was the message. Okay, so start the machine. Start the machine, status of the machine off. Oh, this is weird. Start the machine again. The machine is already running. Okay, stop the machine. Okay, yeah, this message will not get message if machine is not running, then just don't do anything, and otherwise just don't say a thing and format the code thanks to st sweep. Okay, so Peter is calling me, but I have to decline. And okay, execute, machine is running, stop, download the code. Actually, I didn't have to reset the application, but for the sake of it, I did it. Okay, so give me a new window. It's more than an hour, so I'm hungry. Start the machine, and let's go to the PLC view. Start the machine. Yeah, and it started. Sorry, it looks like something went wrong. What went wrong? Stop the machine. Stop the machine. And sorry, something went wrong, and success. Error when receiving post request. Okay guys, I don't really care about the error, but if I press the start the machine, it will start it, and if I press like stop it, it will stop it. I'm hungry. I hope you are not, if you are go and eat something. And okay people, so it looks like I really care about the error over here. It turns out I was just hungry. So now that I had my Snickers, we can get back to the issue. So the issue was that when I executed the stop the machine task, the task was not done, and I was already reading out from the PLC like what's the status of the machine. And there's like something wrong, we'll deal with that as well. So let's fix it. That's pretty obvious. You've gotta wait until this task is done. So I'll do that. So we'll have to wait until task is done, and let's return the result of the task. It's going to be either done, or it will end up in an error. So task result, and I will wait for this task. Let Visual Studio create a method for me, and I will just return a new task which will run. It will be asynchronous, and what I'm gonna do, okay, in this, so I wanna get the task. Now it's angry at me. With me. Oops, of course, dummy me. So this is TCO task, and I'm waiting for this task state to be done, which is of type, like it's an integer, but in real it's an enum. So I will expect an enum. Like this is the type I'm expecting it to return. And private task, return task. Okay, and this task is done. I deleted some stuff I was not supposed to do, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like have a while loop which will wait for some amount of time. Let's make the amount of time the same as it is in the PLC, because it's going in a cyclic loop, so there's like a read-write cycle delay, so maybe this will be some optimal. I have to await it, and then I have to like return it. I just don't like it when it's all red, so I need to return like e-task_state.error. But I'm gonna read the result of the task, which will be an enum, but dressed up as an integer. So I need to go task state cyclic. So here I'm gonna read what's the state of the task, and if the state of the task is done, then I want to get task state, and if it's an error or whatever done already, okay, error is fine for me. I also want the task state to be returned. So this is what we got, task done. And now when the result, task result, when it's done, I want to have like success message, and otherwise I want to have like something went wrong message. So this is okay, and here I want to get like an error. Oops, where am I? An error occurred. I hope my spelling is right, I'm not really sure. Okay, so this is it. Now I should be waiting for the task. I should wait for it to finish, and then I should get a message. Let's see what's the status. Okay, so the machine is off. I will run the app. Okay, so it's running, so please work. While it's loading up the PLC, let's get this ready, and hopefully this will solve the issue. So now when I start the machine, it will start it, and yeah, the status is true. Now when I stop it, false. Start, true, start, true, stop, false. Cool. So that's it. That's the quick fix. Hopefully I'm not making too much mistakes over here, but I guess it should work. I hope this task will not get stuck and never deleted or garbage collected or something like that. But now I can have a good night of sleep, now that I know that I'm giving you a full working solution, maybe with too much gibberish around here. Maybe I'll clean it up for for the GitHub, so there is not too much code for you to go through. Okay, see ya.